What you're looking at is one of the owners, Tony, from Green Drake Outfitters. He's holding an Atlantic salmon. Look at me with the lingo, and I've got the fishing hat on. It's almost like I know what I'm talking about. What do you think?
Looks perfect.
Yeah, right. Looks good, but I haven't fooled anyone. So luckily, I'm joined by the fishing expert. This is Nathaniel Dennis. Can I call you a fishing expert?
You can. Yes, I love to fish almost every day if I could.
Yeah.
So.
How long have you been working here?
3 years. I started in the summer 3 years ago, and I was going to school. Then I ended up really getting into it. So I do a little bit of guiding on the side, and I also do fly tying instructions as well.
Okay, and a little bit later in the show, you're actually going to take me upstairs and show me a little bit about fly tying. Growing up, I said that the reason why I was familiar with Green Drake is because my dad used to come here to get fly tying material, but I have never done it. So you have your work cut out for you.
Yes.
All right, so you picked out a hat for me, right? What do you think?
Perfect. That's a Tilly hat. It's Canadian made. We have a light selection of them over there, and we have all sorts of different style hats. Then, of course, we got all sorts of clothing from Barber, Viella, Orvis, Mountain Khaki. So we have a lot of specialty style clothing.
And are those kind of like outdoor brands that specialize?
Some of them are outdoor brands. The Barber is a more classic English style clothing.
Right. And of course, you have the classics like the hat that I have on, but I had to pick out this modern fishing cap. I just love it. I think it's great.
It's awesome.
Yeah. It's like for a modern day fisher girl.
It's a brown trout with a schnobel ant in the mouth. So.
A schnobel ant?
Yes. Basically, it's a very large ant that trout feed on over in the West Coast.
Oh, okay. And can you mimic the schnobel ant with a tie or with a fly that you would tie upstairs?
We could, and I have some already pre-tied down here.
All right. Let's. What's at the other end of the store here? There's a lot that we haven't seen.
Over here we have all our rod outfits. We have our flies, and of course, this would be the matching fly. Rubber legs to make it look more movement in the water,
and that's what's on my hat.
Yep. If you see right there,
Oh, yeah,
even the red.
So who tied this one?
This one is actually tied by another company that we get shipped in.
Okay.
There is a few that we do get tied with in the shop, which are local patterns. This is the Hamel's Killer. Very popular, and we have Miss Simpson's, which is another really popular fly.
Okay, and as I mentioned, we'll be trying to tie them later in the show, and I have a ton of questions for you about materials and fly tying, so I'll save that. But what are the little satchels in the back here? I didn't realize that there were so many different pieces.
Well, a lot of it, we do luggage as well. Orvis has a really nice luggage.
There's a ton of selection, eh?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You get them engraved and everything. These are lifetime guaranteed type things. But then we have our fishing packs. We have cases just for reels, and depending on how well you get into it. Luggage, which is just for fishing. Inside here, you put all your rod tubes and everything else.
Nathaniel, where are you from?
Cape Breton.
Fishing. I love it. Okay.
I'm a true Cape Bretoner, so you'll hear the accent.
All right. So later in the show, we're going to head upstairs. We'll take a look at tying the flies. And I think you've got a bit of an outfit for me, right?
Yes.
Okay. I love playing dress up. Stay with us. That's all coming up later from Green Drake Outfitters.